Welcome back. No, we're not in the warehouse yet, like we said we would be in the last video, but it's not ready yet. So instead, we thought, you know what? Hey, how about we react to climbing, but not just any climbing in games, so we can rate, you know, how real is it to climbing? How climbing is it to climbing?
You should probably redo it.
First one is Uncharted. Y'all probably heard of Uncharted. It's a video game.
Where you could say you're in uncharted territories.
That was good.
Yeah, it was really
I
good.
think that's actually spot on.
I think that was really good.
There's climbing in here.
Not professional climbing, but like, you know, you needed, you know.
Yeah, actually, that's actually what you say before climbing. Like,
It's
I'm like,
true.
oh, there's so-and-so. Oh my God.
Do that. You would break your arm. That's, I don't think anyone could do that.
This right here is actually, you know what,
You might be able to do.
That's classic. Probably can't go down there. Okay. Oh, the grapple hook?
You also
No, that's classic. You haven't done that in climbing?
I've used it, but I've never actually.
Okay, I've already found like a problem with this.
Oh, one problem.
Yeah.
Just one singular
Think about
problem.
this. With the grapple hook, every time I went climbing with a grapple hook, it's never caught first try.
Maybe this guy's just better than you. We should ask him.
Yeah, Nathan Drake.
Next video, we're asking.
Next video, we're asking Nathan Drake. Are you just better? Just thinking about it. Okay. Okay, though. He's not really using his feet, so he's
just
a lot
straight
of
up
junk
just-
mileage there.
That
He just smashed his head into the brick.
He just smashed his head into
No
the
chalk.
Oh.
Just
Bro, Superman. I think this is possible
No.
if you were invincible and had a
forgot to say,
grapple
we're
hook.
rating each game from a 1 to 10 on 1 out of 10 chalk U shirts.
Realism?
Yeah, realism. So I'd say that's probably like, you know.
I'll give that a chalk U. I'll chalk you that game.
It's probably like a 3. The smashing the head against the
Maybe
stone is
a
a bit
4
much.
because of the grapple hook.
Oh yeah, the grapple hook's just a 5. Next game. Oh right, actually, so this homie right here just liked the game so much he started climbing. This is a lot more realistic because this is real life climbing.
When you climb without a rope.
Oh, he's climbing without a rope. That's hardcore.
You fall and you die. Isn't that how it works? But if it's a popular place to climb, then I don't think it's very uncharted territories.
All right, next one, Assassin's Creed. This is the new Assassin's Creed, so we come from the classic games.
Yep,
The classic games.
the classic games.
You remember those?
Yeah.
So already I'm seeing some things similar to climbing where you climb up the wall and throw a guy off.
Normally people tap the auto belay if they have an auto belay on, but then you could also do the strat where you throw the guy off.
Yeah.
That's up there. Not a lot of people know, but there's actually always a guy on top. You just have to look for him.
Yeah, with your vision to see him glowing red. Okay, a ladder. You know what, that's pretty close. Okay, thought about jumping that guy, but I guess. Okay,
not.
can't climb the rock wall. Guess couldn't find any holds there.
Okay.
Okay,
Well-
okay. That move right there is kind of crazy. From the crouch. I think that's doable because I swear every gym I've ever gone to, they have some sort of dyno like that. With the start, you just hold on where you're crouching and then you launch up halfway up the wall. So actually,
Or you
maybe
just
that's very
climb.
real. This is actually not too unreal. You're awarded 6 shirts. Okay, I don't know who put this clip in here. This is...
What a thrill. Darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching and I'll melt into you.
I'd rate that like a 10. That's very realistic.
Yeah, 10. I like the realism because, unlike other games, he uses his feet.
And it looks a lot like Jugs. I don't know, maybe that might... Kind of looks like it could
Well,
be a
if
ladder.
you look, there's a gap between that, so you could easily wrap your hands around, so it's pretty easy, I think. Easy
Yeah,
climb.
it kind of looks like a ladder though. But I like how he's using his feet. That's
I would
good.
like to meet the route maker on this one.
Okay, so this one is in real life. That's
This isn't a game.
crazy. Or is this a game?
What a thrill. Darkness and silence.
Do you get sucked under the machine if you, like, slow down?
Not if you have our shirt on.
You're so supreme.
I'd rate that like a 7, not very realistic.
Not
Like,
connected to the ceiling, so...
it looks a little bit more like, I think in this one he actually might be like, it looks less like Jugs, kind of looks more like maybe a ladder. Okay, here's this climbing. Already I'm seeing this is kind of like Spider-Man.
So we got Spider-Man here. Yep, climbing nothing.
Okay, this is kind of like Breath of the Wild. You know when you're climbing like Spider-Man and you swear,
Also,
and when your
Hopping
pet dog,
on-
oh yeah, and then your pet dog, yeah, when your pet dog launches you up the wall.
oh my gosh,
That actually might be,
6.5.
yeah, honestly, that wasn't
More
too far
realistic than the last one.
off. Hey, so on talking about Breath of the Wild, here we are. Oh, the parachute. Okay, he doesn't have any climbing gear. No chalk. Okay, dinoing. This is another climb that looks kind of like a ladder.
Yeah.
Alrighty, I'll do it.
Nine.
That one was a little too close to the ladder though.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do 8.5.
Better than the last ones. 8.5.
Oh.
Isn't this the Palworld clip?
Yeah, so here's Palworld again. They got like a cool costume. This might be,
It's a Superman game.
did you know there's climbing in fighting games?
Not actually.
Well, there might be, because I don't play fighting games because everyone on there knows all the combos and I don't.
Well, here's the thing. I'm already noticing something. That guy that's on the wall, why is he just sitting there? This guy has ultimate stamina up there.
Holy crap, it's true. He's just sitting.
What is
Wait
he-
a second. Look at the floor. There's no pads.
Oh
There's
my
no rope.
gosh.
It's a free solo wall. What, when you get to the top, you just jump for like the ball net thing up there? Why do they got taiko drums out?
So, I
like
do
the
want to
smiley
mention
face
though,
holds.
I do like though the fact that they have the bear in the climbing gym too. I've
Oh my
seen
God.
I've seen a lot of bears in the climbing gym.
Wow, that
and I
makes it like
that
a 10.
really-
That's very realistic. Well, actually, we can see from another angle. Okay, this one's classic. When you have the dude with the JoJo hair and Ronaldo fighting each other, while one's
Here's the
throwing
thing,
fireballs.
though. Everyone knows,
he's just
even
holding
if
on.
you're in the middle of climbing, when a fight happens like this, you have to stop.
Oh my
Minimum
gosh, he's bare
movements.
feet climbing too.
Of course, that guy in that machine over there
Just is not
just sitting there.
Oh, he almost.
Oh,
Oh, I thought he
oh
almost
my-
fell, but he's just like, hey, nice job, guys.
Good job. You got this.
I like the smiley face holds. Those aren't in real gyms though. At least I haven't seen it.
The hair helps him climb, but not as much as our shirts. So, in terms of climbing, yeah, you could probably climb that because it's a climbing wall.
I'd rate it a 10, but for that gym, like a 0. You fall, you die.
Yeah, also, I feel like, shouldn't you not be wearing shoes in here if everyone else is like, no shoes? Like, come on.
Yeah, why is Ronaldo wearing shoes?
So maybe he should take off his shoes.
It's pretty crazy. The reason why this one's crazy is
This is
actually climbing.
VR.
But remember, you can only rewind
So-
once per class.
I've never seen a climbing gym
Okay,
like this
let's
before.
I have actually.
Here they are climbing. Okay, so the
chalk
chalking
action,
up. Okay,
I've actually,
that was a
I've
crack climb.
actually done this in the VR and in real life. I'm the one who 3D scanned this
Oh
mountain.
my
by
gosh,
the way.
this guy has ultimate
I was
strength.
wearing this giant long goggle.
Wait,
and I
this is you
scanned
climbing?
No, I scanned the surroundings. You
Oh.
ever wonder how they scan the mountain? I scanned it. With my phone, climbing up, pull out my phone.
Well, there you have it. Let's see, from the start of a climb. Wearing gloves, so gonna do some crack climbing. Okay.
I've actually
Already I'm
got
seeing this
unlocked
guy is
green gloves,
super
I believe.
strong.
No feet and the floating hands. I feel like
gosh,
there's some
not even chalking
futuristic
up.
climbing
Wow.
over here.
Okay. The drop down and the grab and the.
That you have to make the sounds. If you don't, you're going
This
to be
reminds
picked off
me-
by the mountain man.
Well, Adam Andres said that as like a thing.
You have to, literally. Is the mountain man real? Because I was making him up. Look out for
This-
the mountain man.
This one
because
reminds me a lot of the Uncharted one with Nathan.
the monkey bars on the.
These are some crazy jugs.
Know what I like the most about this
Is
is that
that is insane.
Oh.
Okay.
he the amount of calmness. Oh, the amount of calmness this
Dude.
guy has. I admire it.
This is like Alex Arnold free solo. So those jugs were crazy. They kind of look like a ladder. Well, I'd rate that. What did I rate the Uncharted one? 6?
That one's
Six,
a
sure.
9. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Well, that one's a 9
I
because
guess-
I don't know how aliens climb. If I knew that, then I could
Yeah, you
accurately.
think this guy's an alien?
Do you see him floating hands? Doesn't even use his feet. He's obviously like some sort of space alien.
Well, I think I mentioned Alex Arnold at some point. They got him to do this. I mean, his shirt choice could be a lot better. Yeah, you know when he's climbing and he's just doing this?
I'm Alex Arnold, professional rock climber.
That's
Basically,
crazy.
I've just always loved music
Yeah, that's him climbing.
my whole life.
He
lot
looks
of
like a
feet.
little ant on the.
Right, climbing this level. Canyon.
On easy. Bro,
It's pretty cool. Sunrise. This feels like home. Got some chalk. I think what.
I think you need more chalk than that. I think you usually chalk stuff more.
Well, I mean, after you grab 2 holds in this game, like your chalk disappears.
There are some times when I was playing that actually did feel like climbing. Some of the flowing, like when you actually do feel like you're sprinting. I do like the smoothness of, like when you start to really climb like a ladder. Like, oh, I'm just moving.
Ladder?
Climbing is this.
Why does everyone keep bringing up ladders?
I guess climbing is maybe
Just
less
made out
about
of natural
getting
ladders? Natural ladders!
Whoa. You know, maybe climbing isn't about getting to the top.
It's about
it's
climbing to the top.
No, but I think it's
Oh.
about the ladders
Ladder.
we made along the way.
A worst case situation sort of thing. So that you can.
Of course, I have done this before, but you know, it's not that big
That was
of a deal.
crazy.
You can have completely different experiences. I like the cross, like open body movement like this.
I got defined his arms are, man. You can tell I'm a crazy climber because I also have the exact super defined arms.
Blur out his arm.
Underneath.
I rate that maybe like a 1 or 2. This is our last one because we were like, what is VR?
And this is climb.
Literally rock climbing. So already with the power gloves and the launching.
It's very accurate to how this guy climbs. Look at him.
I think that's a lot like speed climbing. So there's no rope. Okay, those holds all are really bad. Oh my gosh, they're all slanted. Like, dude, what?
I
Those are
feel like
impossible
though this
without the
guy's
power
trying
glove.
to deny it, but I think he has a jetpack on. I
That'd be
hate
impossible.
people who enter the competitions with the hidden jetpack under their shirt.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna go back on the Alex Arnold one and say that has like 8 shirts because that was actually for 6.
Probably 9 because of ladder.
There's no jugs in here. The holds are really hard. He's wearing power gloves, so that's considered cheating. Okay, foam pit, but you kind of have to aim for it. Okay, a dyno. Okay, the power glove didn't launch him high enough. Okay.
I think the power glove just like destroys things.
I'm scared.
Look how crazy those holds are. Okay, he like kind of.
He just is like. That's why I think the jetpack allegations are true.
Well, guys, okay, so that was the games, but let us know if there's any other games that you want us to react to and give our climbing sense, because we've been climbing this guy maybe, 12 years? And I'm not gonna say because that's private information, but you know. Hey, look out for the next video. We might be in the warehouse if it's ready by then, but there's a lot going on there. We didn't want building noises and stuff.
Exactly, like the.
Okay, well, if you want to give your own ratings, do it in the comments. We don't want to hear them, but if you insist. Okay, thanks for coming out and watching. Got anything to say?
I want to say that shout out all these popular climbers in here like Superman, Nathan Drake.
We're looking on brand deals with them, so if you know anyone who we can get in contact with that can get to them, you know. All right, thanks for coming out. Sweat bye, man. You know, maybe next video we should actually be climbing in the games. Instead of Alex Arnold climbing, we've been climbing a lot longer than Alex.
So we wouldn't know how to play a game.